All right, it looks like we are live at Gebhards Tuesday at Gebhards in good old New York City. What's going on, everybody? Thanks for checking this out. Greatly appreciate it. Let's say hi to a few people while Matt gets a couple beers for us to try here at Gebhards. Got John Quartz down there in Philly. Soldier, what's up, John? You got to get your ass up here, my brother. We got apostrophe 65 checking this out. We got Mike O'Donnell. We got all the regulars. Little Penny checking this out. What else we got? All right, let me just say hi to Darren Albertson on the Facebook. Matt, come on over here, brother. The star of the show, the owner of Gebhards Beer Culture on the Upper West Side. He has a second location on 45th Street. It's Matt. He owns the joint.
Hello, everybody.
And he's going sans hat.
Huh?
It looks like you're ready for some kind of like Broadway musical, bro.
Oh, well, I'm always ready for something of that nature.
Yeah, and TikTok, because you guys are vertical, the stupid vertical. If you want to see the whole thing that's going on here at Gebhards,
stand up a little bit.
We're also live streaming on my YouTube, Opie Radio, my Facebook, Opie Radio fans, my Twitter, Opie Radio, and also on Twitch. But no one is watching me on the Twitch. How are you, Matt? Actually, I know how you are because we've been hanging out a lot the last few days.
That's true. Recovering from the marathon still.
You're recovering from the marathon, and you're also recovering from the Jim Jeffries show.
Also, yeah, that was back to back.
That was badass, right?
It was wonderful. That was a heck of a time.
My good friend Jim Jeffries, I'd say he's one of the funniest comedians in the world. Would you say the world?
He's definitely up there for sure.
He's way up there, and he played the Beacon Theater, which is like literally we could throw a rock and hit the Beacon Theater. And Jim Jeffries is like, "Yo, I'm in town. You got to come see me." So we got backstage passes, we got 4th, 5th row tickets for the show, and it was a damn good time. No,
it was special. It was a real nice time.
Yeah,
I mean, what a cool guy, cool family, and the 2 openers were great.
Yeah,
their stand-up it was really wonderful.
The openers were absolutely amazing, but I already forgot their names.
Well, you got Forrest, and Amos.
Okay, yes. Amos is an Australian comedian, up and coming.
Wow, good energy.
And he
was wild.
He was really, really, really good. And it was good just hanging out with the Jim Jeffries. But Jim Jeffries is one of those comedians. A lot of people are like, he's not funny anymore because, he leans a particular way and that bothers people. But I didn't see that in his show, did you?
No, and Crude is always funny.
Yeah.
Crude and the C word. All of that's funny.
The C word is C word funny every time, right?
Every time. Every time.
There's a couple things. C word funny every time. Farts funny every time, too.
Yes, that's for sure.
Fart equals funny every single time. So.
Yeah, it could have been more farts than that in the stand-up.
But man, Friday night was a damn good time with Jim Jeffries. And then it was the marathon here in New York City. And Matt's I guess it's the best day of the year for you, no?
It's one of them, yeah. It's up there. I mean, it's there's more people in this neighborhood on that day than any other day during the year.
And the marathon, we're going to talk to Tomato, who ran the New York City Marathon, get his thoughts on the whole thing. But damn, the city comes alive. It's so damn festive, isn't it?
It's a riot. A lot of fun.
And then everyone comes to your bar after the race.
Everybody.
And then they have to walk down the stairs. Yeah. Oh my God.
See the commitment. They do 26 and whatever, and then they have to walk downstairs to get a beer.
Yeah.
And they still do.
Oh,
they make it.
Their thighs
They don't complain.
Well, they're half out of it. And then did you notice I did the Irish goodbye on Sunday?
I did notice that. I saw your tail running down the street.
I was like, so on Sunday,
his hands are going like this as he's running.
Marty Sporty, the members only jacket. Marty, they're calling you Marty. That's Matt. Do you have a members only jacket?
Hell yeah.
All right. Are the members only jackets coming back?
I don't know if they ever went anywhere. This is my members only jacket.
All right. It wouldn't be a Tuesdays at Gebhards without the sirens flying by here in New York. But the marathon was awesome. And then I came here to support Matt, had a couple beers on a Sunday night. And then you broke out the shots. And I'm like, bye, bitches.
Yeah, that was smart.
No, I didn't even say bye. I literally sprinted away from you as you're pouring me a shot. I'm like, nah. The days of me hanging around doing shots are over.
Yeah.
Absolutely over. So,
we could tell.
But you had a good night?
We did. Great night.
Was it your best night of the year?
Yeah, for this year especially.
Right.
Yeah. And then with Tomato and his wife hanging out.
Right.
His wife Lori, they hung out for quite some time. We had a party outside.
Yes, you
This
did.
was drinking on the sidewalk.
Yes, you did on a Sunday.
And man, it was a blast.
Right.
Everybody's hugging everybody. A lot of orange capes and anyway, good time.
Well, let's get Tomato in here to talk about the New York City Marathon. Look at him hobbling. Look at him hobbling.
Poor guy.
Look at him hobbling.
Oh, man.
Can we punch your thighs?
Yo.
Climb up there?
Oh, my God.
These
stools are too high.
Can we punch your thighs or what?
I mean, yeah, sure.
This is our good friend Tomato. He's an amazing drummer.
What's up?
That's Matt over there. Sorry, Matt, but because of the stupid TikTok, you're now out of the frame.
It's got good hair.
Hey, thanks, buddy. You too.
Well, yeah. We both, totally.
It might be the first time you saw my hair.
I think so. It might be.
It's really weird to see you without a hat, Matt. You're like,
no, it's great.
No, it's not great because look how much hair he's got. He's making us all look like fools.
No, it's LA hair, man.
Oh, you got LA
Play the
hair.
long con here, guys.
Are you from LA?
You got the LA hair.
I never even touched LA.
He's ready for Broadway, isn't he? Tomato?
Broadway hair.
Yeah. You got Broadway hair. Oh wait,
no, it's LA hair.
We got our
That's
first,
movie hair right there.
I got to say, we got our first fiver. The chicken fund is in full effect. Mike O'Donnell was going to send Big Bob Gibson barbecue to eat. Oh, that would have been awesome.
I'd take anything, man.
Did I get any packages? Because people want to mail us stuff for the show.
Definitely not yet.
All right.
Or maybe, and nobody told me, but definitely not.
That's fine.
But
But
a nice package. There's like
You send something?
well, I am wearing gray sweatpants, so thank you. Thanks for the compliment.
Careful with
you already got a nice package.
Can't hide anything, man.
Everyone knows if you're going to show off your package, you have to wear gray sweatpants.
Gray moose knuckle pants.
There you go. So Tomato is in the band Sound of Urchin. He's an amazing drummer and singer. And he ran the New York City Marathon. So I said, man, Tomato, you got to come on by Gebhards, Tuesdays at Gebhards, and talk about your experience. Because I'll tell you, I have to start with this. I saw your post on Instagram. I've never seen a human being more happy.
I was so happy.
You were so happy after running the race.
I cried over the finish line. I was choked up. I was yelling, oh, fuck, oh, shit, I did it. I did it. I was saying I did it.
Right.
It's crazy. It was brutal.
But then after that, you were telling everybody that you won the marathon.
I did win. Right. I won. They're like, congratulations.
I won the marathon.
I'm like, yeah, I won.
Yeah, I won.
I did. Everyone's a winner at the marathon.
Well, everyone's been walking around with their medals for the last 2 days and their orange wraps or whatever it is to keep you warm after the race. But man, how long did you train for the marathon?
Well, I mean, I do the half marathons and I run during the week a lot, but this was a whole other thing. I mean, 26 miles, 0.1 miles. Unbelievable. I mean,
wait, if you ran 26.1 miles, you didn't finish.
Isn't it 26.1?
0.2.
No, it's 0.2.
You should be the pro here.
Oh, 0.2. 0.2. Yeah, right.
So now you got to run to the end of the block and
back. It's done.
I didn't finish.
You didn't officially.
I didn't win. No, it was. I mean, I went over the finish line. It was brutal. But 5 hours on the dot and 28 seconds.
Wow.
Which to me, like,
that's
great. That's great.
I didn't think the whole thing is I didn't want to walk.
Right. Oh, you didn't walk at all?
I didn't walk at all.
Good for you. Good. You didn't wimp out like some of these people.
Oh, man, right? Oh God, but I was pretty much ready to limp.
Right.
Like with 10 miles to go, Upper East Side, where you're just going towards Harlem, towards the Bronx, and you have 10 miles to go, and you're seeing like First Ave all the way up to 148th Street,
right, and
then over the bridge to the Bronx, and I'm like, oh man, I'm not gonna do it. I started to get down on myself. I'm like, I'm gonna be walking.
Oh my God!
Your first wall?
That was my main wall. I hit a wall in like Bushwick, which is right before going to Queens.
Yeah,
and that was at the halfway mark. Right.
Now, did they have Colt 45 in Harlem and in the Bronx? No, you're laughing, but Ron the waiter was here a couple weeks ago. He swore he ran a marathon. He ran the New York City Marathon quite a long. You would say quite a long time ago, right? I mean, you take one look at him. I don't think he's in any type of shape to run. I don't think he can run to the corner at this point. But
that whoopee cushion.
Look to him. But he said when the race got to Harlem, he swears they were handing out Colt 45 instead of water.
Along the way, they were handing out. Some people were handing out cold brews and beer. Yeah. Cold brew coffee and beer. But I didn't notice. I don't know. By that time, like I was just like in my own zone, like trying to figure it all out. Like, but no, in the Bronx. There was all like good, all old school rap and DJs. And so that was great to keep me going. But
go ahead. How many times did you hear the Rocky theme while you were running?
Oh, man.
How many people were like, I got something original?
Right.
And they're cranking the Rocky theme out their window.
I think it was, you know what I heard? Push It Real Good.
Oh, really?
No, that was like, I think it replaced the Rocky theme. Because a few times, like, during the race, it was like, push it real good. The salt and pepper.
Now, you got to walk me through it. So the race starts at Staten Island at the Verrazano Bridge. Yeah. Now, a lot of people, they have to get on buses at like 5, 6 in the morning. So you have to hang around near the start of the race for like 2 or 3 hours before you even start. And then I hear that they put you in a chute that is close to a mile before the starting line. So you're actually walking a mile before you even start the race. Is this true?
Well, I walked a lot before the race, but the thing is I managed to get, I was supposed to be on the bus at 5 a.m. from Midtown to get me to Staten Island, right? But I went and like kind of cried to the guys at the Javits Center about, when I picked up my bib and all my race stuff. And they allowed me to get onto the ferry at 8 a.m., which was great. My start time was 10:20. So they gave me a little like pass to get on the ferry, the Staten Island ferry. Then I had to get on a bus.
Oh, my.
So even that was a thing.
Right.
And then you go to this, it's called Fort Wadsworth. I mean, all wad jokes,
I'm not
going
to do it.
The whole thing was like, it was almost like Bonnaroo or Lollapalooza or something, but all with runners.
It was just a big party as people were waiting to start.
Everyone had to go to their own, like you had your color, like orange goes over to this place, whatever, yellow, this place. And, and then you're just hanging there. And then they call you into the corrals. Now you really are in these like fenced up corrals and you don't know where you're starting. You can't see anything. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden people start walking, like you said. And I don't know if it was a mile, but you walk and then all of a sudden you're at the foot of the Verrazano and they play, they sang America the Beautiful. And then they went right into New York, Frank style. And then I just started choking up again. I'm like, I'm fucking about to do this shit. Like, nice. I can't wait, and so
what
pumped.
Did I get myself into?
So I know I was crying in fear and happiness and everything. Yeah. I know I'm going to be sappy on this thing because, all my endorphins are gone. Like Opie said before.
I want you to be sappy because, me and my family, we always check it out. If we're in town, we check out the marathon. We get right in the front when the runners are running by. This year we were at mile 26.1. They literally had a 10th of a mile to go.
Wow.
And the emotion you're seeing on these people's faces, they're either breaking down in tears. Yeah. They got a shit-eating smile on their face. They're cramping up and they only have like a 10th of a mile and like what is it going to take? And then people are helping each other. And I said to my wife, why is it so cool to check out the New York City Marathon? And we finally figured out it's because on that day, everybody is literally living in the moment. The runners are living in the moment. They're not thinking of bills and all the garbage that comes with living in and around New York City.
It's the truth.
And everybody's rooting for everybody.
And you're happy for everybody. And the other thing is that all the runners that we saw run by, I think there were 50,000 in the race. We probably saw close to 2,000 run by. We were there for a while. Yeah, I said to my wife, I'm like, all these people are doing something that they're going to talk about for the rest of their lives. Like 10 years from now, they're going to talk about the day they finished the New York City Marathon. And you got caught up in all that emotion and you saw it on everyone's faces and everyone was literally on the same page. And then of course, by Monday afternoon, it was like, get out of my way, asshole. Right. Everyone went back to being a typical.
It was really one day where everybody was just totally on the same page.
On the same page,
yes. And it really was amazing. It was like a finish line the whole way.
Right.
Like people were screaming, and towards that, like what I was talking about, like on that Upper East Side part where not even at Harlem, just Upper East Side, First Ave, all the way up, like everyone was screaming so loud. I'm just like, oh man, this is getting a little bit too much. Like I'm like my quads are hurting, my shoelace was too tight on my left foot, so the top of my foot was hurting, and I'm like, how am I going to get through this? Like, and then they're passing out gels, and I'm like sucking down gels, and there's kids like giving out Twizzlers and and like candy and towels and weed. Oh yes, that's what I was worried about. Is people were giving out all this like stuff. I was like,
well, who knows? You might run.
Who knows?
It might be
or the opposite way.
It might be the best thing. It might be the best thing. You do a little microdosing before you do the marathon, man. Did you have your name on your shirt or anything?
No, I didn't. But it didn't matter because when you just go on,
nobody would have believed you anyway.
Right. Tomato. Hey, tomato.
I would have just had douchebag on mine. So
hey, douchebag.
Just so you hear that over and over again for 26 miles. Go douchebag.
Like the jerk.
Right.
Called him shithead to the dog.
What was the craziest thing you saw out there? Because people run in costumes. They do all sorts of crazy shit.
Wow, the craziest thing.
I saw.
I'm not even sure.
I saw a duck. A duck running the race.
Crazy
for real.
Duck. The real duck. Like an actual duck. Because I saw the actual duck too.
Yes.
No way.
It was running.
It was actually
running.
The duck.
Dude, you're good.
You passed the duck. All right. In Brooklyn.
But I'm not kidding. How did the duck finish? This guy was chasing it the whole way. I did see that duck.
It went viral. The duck was running. They show all the runners running by, and then there's a little duck that's running.
I saw it.
Running by the camera. So, but what was the craziest thing? Do you remember?
Yeah,
offhand?
no. I mean, they're really.
Probably the duck.
No, the There wasn't anything crazy. The best part was kind of like just all the people on the sidelines and all the dogs on the sidelines. Like they had their dogs up with the paws out. So you'd like everyone wanted to like
high four the dog.
High four, high three, high four. Right. The dog. So no, it was incredible. It was like, and then you go through. The thing is I know it's gonna sound so cheesy and sappy, but it was kind of like the marathon is this big party. And it's a river of runners, humanity going through the 5 boroughs, and every neighborhood came out. So every neighborhood, they were being that neighborhood, like Williamsburg. They were being like Williamsburg, kind of like hipsters and kind of like all about themselves. And then, but no, Williamsburg was fun, but like every neighborhood, like having like they were cooking, they were barbecuing, and so you just run through and you got this vantage point. I was saying it was like Epcot Center, like for real. And you just got this vantage point of every single neighborhood all the way. And everybody was inspired, and everybody, kids, families, like, older people, crutches, like, wheelchairs, like, cancer survivors, like every single, everybody.
I saw
drummers.
We saw a guy on an old school wheelchair go by.
Oh yeah,
not the sports wheelchairs, because that has become like a real competition now with real prize money.
Right.
But there was a guy, old school,
like straight up
wheelchair
from the airport.
He had more or less, but he had one tiny wheel extension that he had in the front, so he could get maybe a little action, but. For the most part, it was old school, and he went by, and you could see people were just starting to tear up, and cry.
It really was. I mean, because it was. I say it was a perfect storm of goodness, which is, and it's so you know me. I'm a fucking rock and roll, slayer, like but it was like it was just everybody, every single person. There was no bullshit. There was nothing. No. Everybody was just inspired by the runners and inspiring the runners, and
then everyone was happy drunk.
Everyone was happy
for the rest of the night. As soon as the little kids got out of the bar, everybody got nice and happy twisted. And it just kept it going. It was wonderful.
When we came here, and like I was like definitely out of sorts for a second, and then like I started to come into my own, and Matt puts on the Slayer, and then we're Then all of a sudden was a Slayer party on,
Nice.
which Upper West Side.
Upper West Side Slayer party. That's
air drum, air guitar, Slayer.
I was drumming on the barrel.
Yeah.
that's badass. But
That's good.
Yeah.
I really think the whole city comes together and they live on the same page for one afternoon.
Day, man.
1 day. And, I mean, I compare it very, very loosely, obviously, to like what happened after 9/11.
Right. It's like that.
Everybody was on the same page, and it lasted a while where we didn't give a crap. Well, we cared about politics, certainly, but we were more on the same page for a while.
Politics is ultimately, and I do not want to talk about it, but politics ultimately is not the focal point. The focal point it should be living every day and people rocking and rolling and being good to each other. That's it.
Well, unfortunately,
fuck the men, the men, the women, the men, everybody. Fuck everybody. You suck.
Unfortunately, people aren't getting that message, and they'd rather argue and scream about politics all day long. Oh my god!
But that run was like, it was huge.
And you teared up.
I teared up a few times, and now I can't walk downstairs.
Can we punch your thighs? I want to.
Please.
That would be
you gotta hit my.
That would be
through the phone.
That would be
my keys are right there.
That would be so punk rock because.
That's a challenge.
Because Matt's got a lot of stairs and
watch me stair challenge.
and he can't. Tomato cannot move.
Well,
Littlefoot, what's up, brother? Did you run the New York City Marathon like Tomato did?
Fuck no.
Oh, not yet. Not yet. I was gonna, but something.
I only run when I'm chased.
I get it.
I was chased the whole time.
Yeah.
The one thing that I didn't anticipate was the hills. There were so many bridges,
right?
And the bridges going up, okay, I can handle that. Bridges going down, my quads are what?
My God,
that was the worst part of the whole thing, really. Right. Like, and now I'm still paying for it because I didn't really anticipate that aspect of it.
Right, but you didn't have to run Triborough. Right?
No,
that's got stairs on the
bike. Really?
Oh my God!
You have to dismount.
No, you go
bike up and down the stairs.
I think you go over 3 bridges: the Verrazano, the 59th Street Bridge,
Willis Avenue,
and the Willis Avenue.
Kosciuszko.
Also, all right.
Is that what it's called?
I don't know.
No, Pulaski.
No, Pulaski.
Oh, Pulaski. Okay.
The Pulaski. Yeah. There was a bunch.
And the guy who won the race, he set the record for the New York City Marathon. He set the record, which held in place for I want to say 16 years.
How many hot dogs?
Oh, you was cheating! Yeah, let's go.
What was Tomato's time is coming in from user on TikTok?
5 hours on the dot, 28 seconds.
Very nice.
I came in listening to "Spit Out the Bone" by Metallica from Hardwired.
That was your song when you crossed the finish line?
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
Yeah.
I know that song.
It's like an 8-minute song.
It's a long song.
I listened to it 3 times.
You listened to it 3 times
because I was air drumming. I was like, it was great.
That's awesome. Good for you, man.
I listened to a lot of Rush in the beginning. I put on Hemispheres, the whole Hemispheres.
You did the whole Hemispheres?
Yeah.
What songs are on Hemispheres?
You might as well.
Yeah, there's a long song that's like the 20-minute Hemispheres. There's Circumstances, Trees, La Vie Strangiato.
I know Trees off that album. I think that's it. I think that it's a trippy album. That's what you started the marathon listening to?
I wanted to hear uplifting prog, I guess. And I'm like, then I went to Yes.
You went prog.
I went prog. That's not, I mean, I love prog, right? But I wasn't anticipating what I wanted to listen to.
Wait, you did Rush, Hemispheres, and then you went what Yes album? Close to the Edge?
Tormato.
Oh my God, Jesus.
Rejoice, that song, yeah.
You went deep.
I went I don't even know, like.
You didn't even have the hits.
I know, I was doing deep cuts.
All right, then halfway through the marathon, what'd you play?
I was listening to I did some random stuff, some reggae. I did some Guided by Voices, if you know Guided by Voices at all. Amazing band. And they had me singing. And then then it was metal. Then it was Metallica and Megadeth. I was going to listen to Slayer to get me really going, but I was into more.
Save it for the party.
Yeah, I did save it. I was wanting more of the uplifting, Not that Slayer's not up.
And you have to ease into it. That's why, like, Rush Hemispheres, the beginning of the marathon, a little easing in, and then by the end, you're freaking just killing it with Metallica.
I might have listened to my own band a little bit in there.
That's smart. You guys are good.
Right.
No,
Well, I wrote my
Chariot.
No, well, that's slow motion.
Yeah.
I listened to the Rocky theme.
Oh, you had it on your.
No.
Jackson Brown's running on empty.
Oh yeah, did you do running songs?
I did listen to Jackson Brown, but is that me? Boulevard, down on the boulevard,
right.
they take it hard.
But you didn't go hack and have a running playlist with all the running songs.
No, I just went
Running with the Devil. Come on now,
right.
right?
I listened to Skinner.
Huh?
Running Man. By
Oh my God, that's a deep track. All right.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, this is our friend Tomato. We're very
Thanks,
very
guys.
proud of him.
Thanks,
Yes.
He
guys.
did it. He won.
Thanks,
I want
guys.
to punch him so bad in the leg.
Here, I'll take my phone out. You can do it.
No, man. What do you got? What do we got to drink today, there, Matt?
Well, one just for you. Smoked black lager.
Ooh,
Nice.
It's a smoked black lager called Smoke and Dagger.
I'm gonna refill my Zima. They have Zima at Gebhards.
yes,
Kind
they
of.
do. Smoking Dagger.
And then-
what is this? I'll share this with
It's a
somebody.
smoked black lager.
Let's share this. Littlefoot, come on in. I haven't seen you in a couple weeks. You've missed all the good times we've been having. We went and saw Jim Jeffries at the Beacon Theater
I know.
Friday, and then we went. And then we went and hung out here after the marathon to support Matt.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You drink out of the can there.
I'll drink
brother.
out of the can.
Oh, Jack's Abbey.
Salute.
We've
Yes, sir.
had some stuff from Jack's Abbey.
Well, they're good. They make lagers.
What have
Only
you been
lagers.
up to, brother?
A lot of stuff I can't talk about.
All
right, great. What
No, it's not that fun.
What else is
It's not
new
that
then?
fun. Major war going on, so can't really comment on it.
Oh, he works for a news organization. You know,
He works for the war.
he works for the war.
Yeah, I'm at the Pentagon.
You know, Robert's in a room somewhere. Ratings are great because of the war, and they're just high fiving
Yes!
each other and opening up champagne, right, Robert? You
No,
can tell
it's-
me.
it's
Oh
a
shit!
hard-
Look at that one.
Oh,
Right,
it's horrible.
The-
It's horrible.
the best sushi in New York City because the ratings are so good, right? No,
Yeah.
sorry.
Well, cheers anyway. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
yeah, good to
Good
see
to
you.
see
Sorry,
you.
I
Good to
don't.
be seen.
I certainly don't want you to lose your job because of my stupidity. So, and
That would be funny though.
it would be funny if he wouldn't be the first time. This is well, no, well, did I ever cost you a job? I don't think so.
No.
All right, good.
I can't comment about that either.
Yeah, good. So we're good still.
This is good. This is
This
also
is
good.
nice. It's a good fall beer, huh?
It sure is.
Yeah, we're moving out of the pumpkin ales and moving into the stouts and the heavier stuff. I
So
would
it's
assume,
kind of
right?
like that the Rausch beer that you like so much.
The
From
Rausch beer,
What
right?
was that name?
We had
Oh.
that. Trying to remember. Not the
fumbling on that one.
yeah.
But anyway, it's like that, but a little less smoky, right? And it's not as bacony and pork fat flavored. This one's got a little more sweet
It's
with a
good.
little bit of burnt home.
It has a little burntness
It's
to
both
it.
sweet and savory.
And
Sweet.
savory.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
God, Robert.
Sweet and save my baby.
We got an intellect with us using words like savory.
Well, I try.
So what have you been up to, man?
Doesn't
Where the
qualify.
hell have you been?
Just been doing the things, doing all the things. That yeah.
That's good.
Took in a couple nights of Billy and the Kids up at the Cap Theater in Portchester.
What is Billy and the Kids?
Bill
Is that-
Kreutzmann,
Oh, that's
drummer for the Grateful Dead.
and that's his side thing.
That was his side thing. Yeah.
So now all the guys are doing side things instead of like touring. They
Gotta
should
get
just
out and
continue
play, get out
touring.
and play.
Well, they're doing small. Bobby's playing. I'll go see him for 5 days in a row in
You call him
In
Bobby
DC.
because you know him that well? Are you one of those guys?
well,
Say,
that's
"Hey,
what he
B."
wants to be called.
I thought it was Bob Weir.
He's gotten older and he wants to go back to Bobby.
Oh, I thought you were one of those guys when you talk about De Niro. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
Bobby
I know.
De Niro.
I'm not that.
No, Bob. They say
on,
Bob.
right.
They say
Cut that
Bob
last
De
name
Niro.
crap
Yeah.
out.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I know who I am. I don't need to hear my last name.
No. So when you do the side guys like that, do they play the dead?
Oh yeah, it's like seeing an orchestra. It's great.
Oh, because they don't have a singer.
Well, no, I mean my point is, you see people still go to see like Mozart, and
Right.
all these classical musicians, but they're not seeing the original artists or composers, right?
Right.
Even jazz musicians. So this is the evolution of that. Maybe with one of the original root people tied it.
How much of a drop off is it from seeing the originals?
It's not a drop off at all because I'm still seeing at least one living member of the original band. So
fair enough. And they're all like 80 at this point, right?
It's late 70s. Yeah, they're getting there. Absolutely.
That is crazy.
Rolling Stones?
Grateful Dead.
Grateful Dead.
I listened to.
Come on in.
Oh wow! Have you ever had 4 in here?
I've had it in the year before. What?
Oh, I listened to Terrapin Station.
That's a great album.
Inspiration. That's why. Everything I listened to, like Yes and Rush.
Oh wait, you listen to Terrapin Station
On the Run.
On the Run,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The studio or like a live
The
version?
studio.
Like
I love the
so
studio
you
album.
do like a good 14-minute
Yeah.
spring 77 jam.
I'm a studio
Terrapin
Grateful Dead
70.
fan.
Okay, all right.
Wait, you like studio Grateful Dead?
I do. I like American
Yeah.
Beauty. I like all.
Well, you can't go wrong with American Beauty, obviously, but I don't know. Their appeal is certainly their live stuff. Would you say, Robert?
I'll take it all.
You'll take it all.
I'll take it all.
Although they do Throwing Stones, right?
Yeah.
Throwing Stones by the Grateful Dead is amazing.
Yeah.
What's off Terrapin Station?
Terrapin Station.
Right.
Uh,
The hits.
not much after that. They do Dancing in the Street, which is
They
not
cover
a good one.
Dancing in the
Yeah.
sort of a disco cover.
Yeah. There's not many. Well, Terrapin Station's half the album, so.
Yeah,
Right.
none of the big radio hits came from
What
there.
a weird. No offense, man. We got all the good stuff out of the way for the marathon, but what a weird playlist.
I know. I wasn't thinking. I just went with it. I was like, I want to hear it. Well, I think I was going with long songs, like 20-minute songs, but also inspiration, from
Now, did you
Jerry's
did you train with
fucking
this
amazing.
list too, or was it just
Oh, no.
no? So this was all you didn't know what you were going to hear as you were running.
It was
I didn't-
eclectic spontaneity.
It was
which is also a great band name.
dude.
Yes, it is. That would be wonderful. Wow, you listen to Terrapin Station too. My God.
Yeah. I'm trying to think what else, but I listened to France from Shakedown Street.
Okay, yeah, that's a deep cut.
I'm a deep cut guy. Like,
Well,
I
you're
get
music,
that.
Of course, I
deep
get
cut
it.
guy.
But you're really deep cut guy.
Yeah,
That's some unusual music.
right.
Anyway.
But I do like the like, it's moving away from me.
No, I'm just standing up,
Oh, okay.
just trying to make some room.
I do like the Studio Dead, though. Do you like the Studio Dead?
I mean, yeah, I guess, but it's very, very popular. A lot of the stuff, right?
Do you like the Dead?
I like the Dead a bit.
Matt's more of a Pearl Jam fan,
I know.
Slayer fan. What else do you like? You always talk about Pearl Jam and Slayer. What
Iron Maiden.
else do you like?
Iron Maiden. Well,
Iron Maiden, right?
Primus is way up there for me.
Primus is awesome.
Yes,
the
sir.
slap bass.
Yeah, and also the bowstring on the bass and
Right.
and everything else you can think of to throw at a bass.
Winona.
Winona, yeah, and her big brown
And
baby.
a big brown paper. We used to play that on radio.
Yeah,
Hell yeah.
I bet you did.
That was the radio back then. Isn't that amazing? Primus was on the
Yeah,
radio.
Yeah.
Primus, my name is Mud.
Yeah.
My name is Mud.
That is it. He's got it.
Right. And that's it. So who else do you like?
I mean, I don't know. I kind of keep reverting back to my normal crap. So who else? Let's think about this.
What do you think is normal? What's normal crap for you, Matt?
Well, all right. So if we're gonna talk about metal, I mean, again, Slayer's that's what sits in my brain when I'm trying to think about something to play. But most of the time, if I'm not listening to Primus, Pearl Jam, Slayer, and so on, I'm honestly on podcasts.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not digging deep.
There you go.
It's whatever gets you through the night, man.
Whatever gets you to
That's
the
a great
next.
song. I should listen to that.
That's too poppy for you.
I love that song.
You needed like
That's a good-
Inagata
That's,
DeVito.
that's a
or
good.
something.
That's got a good high BPM. That's a good running song.
Whenever it gets, that's
No,
a
and
great.
it got a DeVito. That's a sit down.
You know about that song?
What
That
about it?
John Lennon and Elton John were in a hotel room
Yeah.
and they were partying it up pretty hard. And they were like, they wanted to write a song like Casey and the Sunshine Band.
Right.
Keep it coming out. Keep, that whatever song.
Sure.
Stop it now, right? Whatever gets you through the night. And people were pounding on the door wanting to hang with Elton John and John Lennon. and they pretended they were sleeping. They're like we're just gonna hang alone, and they wrote that song. It's another little tidbit. It's a great one. Came out with
Now
that.
the coda to that song is Elton says, if this goes to number one, you gotta play it with me at Madison Square Garden.
Is that what it was?
Whatever. And then it went to number one. Elton John was playing Madison Square Garden. John Lennon had the flu. I think this was 75, 76. John Lennon with the flu went to Madison Square Garden, played Whatever Gets You Through the Night. I think they did maybe Lucy, because Elton had covered Lucy. And then there was another
last show he did
Beatles
live,
song.
right?
That was the last show John Lennon played live.
I didn't know that.
John?
I didn't.
Yeah.
I did not know that was the story, though. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's a
That's
good
a
one.
pretty cool story. What do you think of the new Beatles song?
Ooh, that's weird.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Did you hear it?
Of course
That's
I
what I
heard
mean. Oh, you did hear it. That's why I was saying it.
Stop it already.
That's
it's
weird.
okay.
Stop it,
And then they're talking
It's
about
over.
this is officially the last Beatles song.
dude.
And then you see
No,
the
it's
video
not.
where Paul McCartney's like singing along with John Lennon and George Harrison as
I
old
did not
Paul
watch-
McCartney. Oh my god, it's creepy.
It
Weird.
is a little weird, but I was happy to say that I did something on Friday I didn't think I was gonna be able to do in my lifetime, in our lifetimes, and that's I went to a record store
Right.
and I bought the new Beatle record, like on vinyl, and the new Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Yeah, but they're alive. I mean, John Lennon. If there is like some other spirit realm, John Lennon would be back right now, going what? And George Harrison too. They'd be like,
Yeah.
all right, guys. They're like, this is too weird. Like,
See, I think they let him do it. I think it was
John Lennon did?
Yeah, well,
No,
I mean,
it's too weird. They could have said shit. They
well,
could
the
have
song.
They could have put the song out as like a John Lennon song, like he was working on this.
doesn't
Do we-
sound like him though.
Do we even know if it was a song for the actual Beatles?
No,
Do we know?
it was written at the same time as Real Love and Free as a Bird. It was written in the late 70s. Yoko, in 94, Yoko gave the
always
cassette
Yoko.
tapes to Paul, George, and Ringo and said, hey,
Do something with
when they
this?
were doing. So that's what the best two that they could pull out were Real Love and Free as a Bird. They put that on the anthologies
Right.
30-something years ago.
Right.
And then this was the one they couldn't lift the piano, they couldn't separate the vocal and the piano. And then
Right.
Peter Jackson came along and said, I have this AI machine, I can do that.
It's weird, man. I'm with Tomato.
I'm
It's
kind of
just-
like fucking
it
like
is weird.
icked out by it. Like it icked me out. Like,
But I was talking about the AI technology recently.
ick.
Well, it's here to stay, obviously, and just imagine
Yeah.
how much better it's going to be in a couple of years.
I like AI.
I think what's going to end up happening is a lot of these bands that can't pull it off vocally anymore, but they still could write really good songs.
Yeah.
They're going to write really good current songs and use their old vocals to
man.
produce.
So
the
AI
song.
is going to be auto-tune? Is that the next evolution? Is
Auto-tune.
that what you're
Auto-tune
calling?
is AI essentially.
But I
Well,
mean,
it
some of
didn't
these
start
guys,
that
like,
way.
like I saw a
It's a
video.
primitive.
I saw a video of Axl Rose right before I came out tonight.
Was it the before and after?
You saw that
Yeah,
too?
I did.
Oh,
Is this where he looks like Benny Hill now?
God. He does look like Benny Hill.
What was it?
So it was Welcome to the Jungle before. What was it before and
It was,
after, right?
Yeah. So I don't
So
know.
you got a young Axl just screaming like
Right.
I don't have to explain
and
that.
embellishing it going on.
Yeah,
and-
yeah,
and-
yeah, yeah, yeah. Really, because
Yeah.
it's a live version of Welcome to the
Yeah.
Jungle, and then they cut to him current day, and he can't even get close to hitting any of those notes.
I love Axl.
and it's
though,
almost.
man.
I mean, so do I, but it's almost like
See, no,
almost
that's-
Broadway-ish.
I'll blame Slash a little bit, or whoever's running the arrangement. So I saw Def Leppard on their last tour a couple years ago, and they changed the arrangement. They moved the key down.
right. You can
So-
tell when they do
because
that,
because Joe Elliott can't hit those high notes anymore,
Right.
but he can hit some of the mid-range ones. You bring in some chorus background singers.
Or just Robert Plant it. Don't do it anymore.
Yeah, that's
You know?
it. Well,
Yeah, or make it. Do all your material.
But
as-
Robert Plant did
old-
some stuff recently.
Well, yeah, but
Zeppelin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
he
wasn't,
does
it
with
wasn't that bad.
with Allison Krauss,
It
but he
wasn't bad.
again he
But
took everything
you
down.
are right in general.
He took everything down.
and when it's taken down, people they do realize in some way that it doesn't sound exactly like it used to.
But
If
a good song. That's what I back to the Dead. They've evolved all those arrangements. Some are a little slower, some are a little different. Guys can't play it, but they can. The music, if it's a really good song, you can reinterpret it. You can cover your own stuff and have different arrangements.
But if it's Welcome to the Jungle, it needs to have a certain
I agree. Yes, not
aggression.
everything. Yes.
There's no aggression in the after. When Matt saw it, it's pretty bad.
It's rough.
Wow.
Yeah, I think
Beatles song.
I think
dude.
Axel's regretting that he just said "F you" to the band for the last 25 years.
Yeah.
Now he can't hit any of the notes. Whoops.
He's amazing. I mean,
Of course.
go back to watching that Webster Hall. Not Webster Hall. Is it Webster Hall? No, the Ritz. Yeah, the Ritz.
Yeah.
That Ritz concert where they, he's got a Thin Lizzy shirt on, and it's Appetite for Destruction, and they're just like, they're brutal. It's brutal,
Right.
Guns N' Roses, great 1.5 album band.
I know, right?
Yeah. Use Your Illusion 1 and 2 should have been one album, right?
Yep. And Spaghetti Incident should not have been.
It's not a
that's
thing.
Terrible.
It's not even a thing.
Absolutely. You're right. They didn't put out a lot of music if you really think about it.
I remember when I was in high school when that came out, right?
Which one?
Late when the first one,
Appetite.
Appetite came out, and we thought it was a nut. We felt then what people today feel about Greta Van Fleet. That here's a knockoff Zeppelin, can't even do it right. All right, well they're okay. And then after Use Your Illusion 1, really the blue one, that's the best one of the two.
Well, there's some really good songs on both.
I think there are too.
And then there's a lot of junk.
I like Coma. I like some of those.
I like
long
Yesterday.
Ones. Yeah, Yesterday.
Yesterday, I think was on the second one, right? I think. And then November Rain, forget it.
I like.
But if they put that all together as one album, oh my God.
More Shannon Hoon.
More Shannon Hoon from Blind Melon.
Yes.
Who sang on a bunch of Guns N' Roses songs as
Don't Cry.
Harmony, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did Don't Cry.
Right, he did the.
Matt's reaching for another
I
beer.
saw you fiddling with your empty glass.
Matt's reaching for another beer.
Yeah,
What do we
now we're
got?
going
Yeah, but
ESP.
Appetite. I mean, Appetite is like the Sex Pistols and Aerosmith together.
Right.
Like when I heard My Michelle, people played me Appetite, and I was like, okay, it sounds like hair metal. It's like Skid Row. I guess it's before Skid Row, but it sounds like hair metal. But then when I heard like My Michelle, and or It's So Easy, and I was like, oh wow, okay, this is different.
Mr. Brown
This is
style.
different.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Can I trade you for that?
Oui.
Matt, we were talking over your beer. Let's.
That's all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna get.
No,
my,
what is it? And you get another. Tomato's getting another Zima.
This is a collaboration called House Ball from Torch and Crown and hold on a second. Oh, Fifth Hammer. I don't know.
Fifth Hammer. We've had some Fifth
Yep.
Hammer.
Yep.
So
So
wait,
this is an ESB.
they collaborated.
They collaborated to brew together to make an extra special bitter ESB. It's one of them lost styles of beer.
For the Spanish King.
What is ESB?
Extra special bitter.
Oh, you just said that.
I did.
Yeah.
I did with my mouth. But it's not bitter in the way that IPAs are bitter.
Oh, damn!
This is bitter malt.
This
with
is
some
different.
hop back to it.
Sorry, I was talking over you, but this is different. This is good. All right,
Oh
man.
my! It kind of comes out like a little floral, fruity bitter.
A little
That's
bit,
all
right?
for
I've
you.
been called that before.
Nothing wrong with a little fruity,
No,
right, Robert?
no fruity bitter. Nothing
Robert's
wrong
a
with
big
that.
fan of fruity
And bitter.
and bitter.
I've been called both of those things many times.
What a combination to be fruity
Fruit
and
bitter.
bitter. Fritter.
Fritter?
Yeah.
Not booty.
Let me. I want to go to the street camp. We haven't turned on the street camp. Let's see if anything's going on today. Where are we?
Crickets.
Let's try.
You'll see some crickets.
Oh damn!
There's one. There's a cricket.
Oh damn! The daylight savings time.
Oh,
It's already dark out. Oh man, that guy was angry.
yes.
That guy was angry. What do you think of the daylight savings time, Robert?
I'm all for it. No,
What?
because we're back now. See, we're back to standard time. Just leave it.
No one's for daylight savings time.
No, I'm not.
I see.
This is the original time. This is the original time.
What do you
standard
mean the original time? What's the original time?
He's
Oh,
saying that when we spring ahead. That's what
Yeah,
he's saying.
that
The
becomes
wrong
daylight.
time.
When you spring ahead, it's daylight savings.
Now I don't
time.
know if he's telling the truth or not.
I am.
But either way, this is all bogus.
it's really stupid. If you have kids and you pick them up from school at 3:15 and then you're sprinting home so you can play outside for 15 minutes, that's stupid.
Yeah,
Play outside. Kids got to work.
Stupid.
But that's going to change as the seasons change.
That's just great. That takes 3 months. We're in darkness for the next 3 months. It's stupid.
Should be indoors.
That's right.
What? Kids indoors?
Exactly.
Yeah,
You don't want your kids.
helping with crafts or something.
You don't want your kids
Yeah, work on the
indoors.
homestead.
You don't want,
They should be churning butter and sewing and mending and
right.
all of those things.
Holy shit! Someone knows you there, Littlefoot, off the TikTok. Littlefoot, Emerson College alumni.
I am, yes. Roger.
Ooh,
Roger that.
He went to a fancy school. Did you go to a fancy school?
No, I've never even seen one.
I went to Geneseo and slummed it and had to pay
That's
for my
pretty
own
fancy.
tuition.
I don't know if they.
Pretty
And-
fancy compared to
I don't
mine.
know if Emerson was fancy when I was there.
Emerson
It was an
was-
art school.
Well, you brought it down.
Of course, come on.
You want
What
to
are you new
You're
here?
sticking up the place.
you want to compare Emerson to SUNY Geneseo? Do you?
Do we? I don't think there is a comparison.
Thank you. Yeah, exactly. I lose.
Which kind of Ivy do you have?
Have you been to Boston lately, Robert?
Yeah, for the Dead Tour in the summer.
Why don't we take a trip to Boston?
We
man?
should, yeah.
Do it.
You would
Oh, am I
go?
invited? Yeah, I'll go.
Well,
I'll meet you there. It's fine. We have to share the car.
I guess if you happen to be there when we're there, no, of course you're
I'm
invited.
going every weekend for the next 17 weeks. So
It's Matt's birthday next week,
that's true.
and we might not be doing Tuesdays at Gebhards here because we might be somewhere else
It's possible.
for your birthday.
We might be
We'll have to-
podcasting from a barn.
a barn in the
Maybe.
middle of nowhere, right?
Well, I mean, it's somewhere. It's just
Doing tabs,
Right
right? What?
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 I mean, yeah. You can
What?
macro dose some tabs.
What? I ain't doing that. You know, it's Michael Bergen Jr. is here.
Hey, man.
I
What happened to your beer?
didn't spill it.
You didn't. Well, that's a good sign that you didn't spill the beer this
I
week,
didn't
Mike.
spill it.
Who'd you bring with you?
Brought my cousin Chris.
Hi, Chris. What's going on, man? You got anything for the live stream, Mike?
The
No.
Spanish King.
To the
To the
Spanish,
Spanish King.
All right, to the Spanish King.
You inbred F.
Right. No, Emerson's fancy, isn't it?
I think it is now. It wasn't.
Actually, yeah.
I lived in a 100-year-old hotel, converted hotel when I was there.
Well, that sounds nice.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
wasn't.
was it haunted?
We had yes, and there was a woman, Millard Fillmore's granddaughter lived in the building,
Okay.
Huh.
and she was in her 50s then
She sounds hot.
and smoked cigars. So that's why
She
the
smokes
Ah,
cigars.
that's why the third floor was she was grandfathered in from the 70s.
Was she
when-
wearing this jacket? Because it smells like
It was a great school.
something.
I loved it.
Matt's got his members only jacket on, man. He's trying to bring it back for every. Well, that's more
I
motor.
just
That's not
put it on.
no,
It
that's that members only didn't have leather. They had yeah,
Excuse me,
that's
sir.
that's not members only.
Is it?
It
Yeah,
is?
some members only.
Really?
Yeah, it's a
I
members
got the
only.
one
You
leather
know what?
jacket
It's
they
this
made
that gives it away.
from that old lady who was smoking cigars in it before I found it in
You,
the thrift
see,
store.
you could pull off the members only. I was never able to pull off the members
pull
only.
much off.
I can't
They
pull
do it
I
anyway.
can't pull much off. You're 100% right, but
I got
definitely
laughed off the subway in this jacket today.
for real.
No, but it's
Oh.
I'm joking.
No, you're pulling it off. Kinda.
Get out of the car, you idiot! Your members only. Says the naked guy with plastic bags on his nuts.
I just think the members
You
only.
just can't wear a members only jacket within 300 feet of a school,
Of a
right?
school,
Is
right.
that- is that how it works?
Exactly.
It's my baby. I say it's my baby when I'm pushing her down the street.
Oh
My
God.
baby. Say daddy. Say daddy.
You would think after all these years, the members only people would get the hint and go, "It's just not working."
I think they're dead.
They have to be at
They've
this
got to
point.
be dead.
I mean, I remember the week after my divorce was final, I did
Congratulations.
get, and this was years ago, but I did get a members only jacket in the mail. It just sort of showed up, you know.
Oh my God, that's really.
Here's your care package. You lucky SOB. Now get out there and have some fun, huh?
What else was in the care package? That's a good question.
Viagra,
Viagra.
a handbook on how to survive a divorce.
Really? You know
This
that
is
me.
good. Let's. I
You know
want to
that.
build this box. We got to build this
Right.
care box.
You know that me and Carl almost took boner pills at the creepy cabin just to podcast with me and him.
Should have done it.
Maybe
now,
we'll-
now you got nobody to do it with.
Just the two of you.
Well, you know what, Matt. You
Any
know,
Be in
part-
the barn. There's gonna be
any
5
part
guys
of
in
the
the barn.
a boy can dream. We
Oh,
might
man.
have to do boner pills if we are all hanging out in the barn.
Do you have to take them orally or?
Yeah, man, we're not doing anything weird with it. We're just gonna sit around and laugh at each other because we all have, boners. I'm not.
That's not weird.
I'm not doing
It's
it.
not weird, man.
But I'm not doing it for the,
For the what?
I'm doing
For
it
the boner.
He's doing it for the gram, not for the.
No, I'm doing it for the silliness of it. We're not doing it to like.
It's all for the
Yeah.
gram.
Yes, it's all for the gram.
The gram
I
is
like
just
that.
pictures, isn't it? Right?
It's all for the gram.
So,
But me and Carl, we were this close to doing it. This
What
close.
where'd you get
stopped
that
you?
thing caught in the barn door?
I don't know what stopped us. I'm
Didn't
kinda-
have them. Carl had them.
No, Carl had
Maybe they were mixed up.
They
with
were
other
Mexican
drugs.
ones though. So
Carl had boner pills. Carl had.
You might get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, but you might get both.
The best thing I found at Carl's Creepy Cabin, for the people that don't know, I can't explain. I can't explain. But he would have half smoked joints in the freezer.
Freezer?
Why the freezer? Would you know why?
I don't.
keeps
No.
it fresher,
I
Yeah,
guess.
but it's already half smoked.
but keeps the rest of it.
What
from
else was in the
drying out.
freezer?
Nothing. Literally nothing else.
Oh,
Like ice cubes. It was
Upper
ice cubes
arm.
and a couple joints.
Well, the joints were sticking out of the ice tray.
They were frozen to the actual freezer,
Yeah.
so we had to pry them, loose.
No.
And then he suggested we take boner pills, and then we started laughing like idiots for the next 10 minutes. And I kind of regret we didn't do it.
Well, yeah, now
This beer is pretty good, man.
it's really good.
It's not bad.
Uh huh. That's an old world style, baby. ESB.
Yes, absolutely. Wow, look at the light. We look,
I should start earlier.
my God, we look very, very bright on the TikTok right now. Good God.
You say bright?
And Matt and his hair, like, dude, how about
Yeah,
you
that's
start?
That's good
It's
hair
up there.
today. You got good hair today.
Yeah, how about you start losing some, man?
I don't plan on
The
it.
fuck.
I mean, I'll shave a little bit off.
They could, yeah. Can we like take handfuls
Mohawk
out
it?
so we can? Oh my God!
Yeah, do it again.
Hell no!
Hold on, do it again.
No,
Let's get
I
real
ain't-
close.
No, I ain't doing it again.
Oh man.
Good God! So everything else is good with you, Robert?
Yeah. I got new glasses. I don't know if you noticed those.
I noticed.
We noticed.
Now
What
they're
I'm talking
they're. I don't have to change different pairs. They're progressive.
You might have got ripped off.
That's good.
They, because I got trifocals, of 3 different things, and then I can wear them outside, inside. They transition. Problem is they're illegal in the state of Florida
Those glasses are illegal in the
because
state
they're
of Florida.
progressives and transitions.
Hey! I kind of like it.
I do
I
like
kind of
that
like
one.
it.
It was almost as good as the divorce pack,
I kind of liked it.
the divorce box.
And you caught us off guard too. I kind of like it. What is trifocals? So close
Distance, mid-range.
and dick.
But it's got so gradual that they include a third focal point.
What, computers, right? So distance, reading, and then here. Oh, yeah.
All right, very nice. Good for you.
Wouldn't it be like an infinite focal? Or are there 3 actual focal points?
3 focal points. 3 focal points. Yeah.
Doesn't that get just annoying after a while?
I'm used.
man?
I've had them for years.
Matt needs fried chicken. We didn't come close. Oh, it's Mike Berger Jr.
No, thanks, Mike.
You fried chicken.
I want $100 chicken dinner.
We made $10 today
From the live audience.
Ooh.
From the live audience. Yeah,
I'm just gonna get $100 in sauces.
the audience is building. I mean, we're up to 2 people.
We're there.
That's not bad.
That's a
We're-
20% increase
You don't
right
count
there.
as audience.
Tomato, you're not audience.
Yes.
You're a guest. What are you doing over there?
I gotta check on something. Can you
Yes.
take my spot?
Opie
Yeah.
Radio is back taping live. If you would like to go to opieradio.1io. You should. That's what you
OpieRadio.nyc.
Oh, you had a guy stay
Hey.
right there.
Whoa.
Come back, sir.
You stare right into the thing.
Oh, you're staring into the camera. Let's go.
Tell you something.
Hold on. Let me go street cam. See if we can get some action. Street cam on the. Hey! We saw you.
Hi.
Hi, we see you.
Go
Hi.
to street camp.
She started walking faster.
Hi, we see you. Hi. Hi.
You need the night vision.
Yeah, we need the
You
night.
need the green.
We need a spotlight on the street cam. This
spider spot.
This stupid daylight savings
I
time is
hate
ruining everything. It's dumb.
Oh, man, I look horrible.
Can we?
That marathon ruined me, man.
You look all
Why'd
right.
you? Is this your first one?
Well, I did.
Well, isn't it? Is it your first one? First marathon.
It's my second, but the first was virtual during the pandemic. So
What's a virtual marathon?
you have to do the 26 miles and through like the New York Road Runners
on a treadmill?
on an app, and you choose your time when you have to go like sometime within the certain.
But you're actually running the course.
Not the course. You choose your own 26 miles. So I didn't choose any hills.
So the
So
virtual.
that's
you
what I'm
just
saying.
ran around Central Park a bunch of times?
No, I went all the way out to Coney Island. And
So how much did your thumbs hurt running the virtual marathon?
Exactly.
All right, so this is your first New York marathon.
Yeah, I would say this is the first real marathon.
What made you want to do it?
Well, I've done a bunch of halves.
Okay.
I'm a runner, so I run all the time.
Okay.
But I never wanted to do the marathon because I was like,
They didn't want to shit in front of you, shit yourself on TV.
not
you don't
really.
Like tinfoil coats.
Well, now they gave a fleece coat this year. It was amazing.
It was a fleece.
I was gonna wear it today, but I was like, yeah.
Hey, dude, you're getting a.
Who's that?
You're not getting the $5, but you can have the congrats.
I got $4.99.
No. John Cords is giving me the $5.
Nice.
And you get the congrats.
Oh, nice.
That's
Give it
good,
to,
right?
Yeah. Give it to Opie.
No, but thank you, John.
So,
Yeah, thanks,
so you
John.
decided you've run a bunch of halves. So you're like, you know what? I want to run a whole.
Yeah,
I
because
want to run 26.
The reason is I didn't want to run it because I didn't want to like get taxed out for like a few weeks, and now I'm taxed out already. Like I can't walk down the stairs. I'm like, my brain's all messed up. Like, but it's totally worth it. I want to do it next year.
Well, a lot of people.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people after a marathon, you were telling me this. I didn't know this, that they get the flu and stuff because their immune system.
And the other thing too
shot.
is you get bloated. Oh no. I feel fine. Is you get bloated, and that's the weird thing.
Oh, you're retaining all the water. Sure.
Your body goes into this emergency mode.
Yes.
Where it's just trying to take care of itself and repair everything, and you're dehydrated. You're like, it does.
You're 100% right. I got a dumb, quick story about that. So
nice.
back in the day, I surprised my brother. We went to the Grand Canyon.
Uh-huh.
And my brother, he's 6 years younger than me. He's like, dude, we have to hike all the way down to the Colorado River and back in the same fucking day.
Right before it gets dark. Yeah, cold.
And so we get down to the river. I had heat, whatever it's called.
Exhaustion.
Well,
Stroke.
pretty much heat stroke.
Flashes.
Yes, I didn't know where I was, and my brother saw the signs and was like, "Oh shit!" He gave me a giant iced tea and he put ice in a hat and put it on my head, and then I had my feet in the freezing cold Colorado River, and I saw my whole life come back. Like, I'm like, all right, I'm back. All right, cool. What's up? And we had to hike out of there. All right. Long story short, we were hiking all day long. We retained water. We drank easily a couple gallons of water each, easily going back and forth.
Uh-huh.
And in the middle of the night, we both got up to take a leak finally at like 4 a.m. because now our bodies are cooling down. Our bodies don't need the water anymore. It was the longest pee
The longest
of my
leak.
life. And as I'm peeing, he's giggling from the other room.
Right.
There were 2 bathrooms, and then he popped up. I think I peed for like literally 5 minutes straight because finally my body's like, all right, we don't need this water anymore to protect ourselves. So I get it.
Like Naked Gun when he's peeing for.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I had that, and it was. I mean, not to get all graphic, but it was clear. It was like it wasn't even pee.
Well, it means you're hydrated.
I guess so. I don't know. But still today, I'm still like messed up. Like I'm still like out of whack. Like I mean.
And you want to do this again?
I do.
Yeah,
it was
man.
so great,
Because
man.
it's an accomplishment, Robert.
Okay.
It's a life
But
goal.
on top of it, it wasn't. I'm not sure if I'm exhausted from the excitement. Like my endorphins are shot.
Yeah.
Or the physical. Like I could talk on the phone. I was singing as I was like, I was like John Anderson as I was running. Like so. But my muscles, like certain muscles, were messed up.
Yeah.
So I'm just all out of whack.
And Robert, we're all punching Tomato's thighs today. So if you want to punch it,
That's bonus. You have to pay you got to join the Opie
wait a minute.
bonus club.
Wait a minute. All right,
Punching
listen.
my thighs.
Wait a minute.
Chat. 550.
Super chat.
If we collect $100 real fast, can we punch your thighs?
Yeah.
You got to understand, Robert, that he can't even walk down those stairs.
It's like the telethon.
Matt, if we get $100 quick, we get to punch tomato in the thighs.
That's it.
Just for a lousy 100.
I'm ready.
I'll give you 20.
Let's go. Bring it.
No. Don't send your money for that. I'm not punching tomato in his thighs as much as I want to. There's no way. Oh, look, everyone's like, hell yeah.
Punch my thighs, please. Well, not thighs. Not like the inner thighs, like the punch
Right
my
on
quads.
top, right on top.
The
My
creamy.
quads.
Where it's going to make you
Bring
scream.
Matt in.
Yeah, come on in, Matt. Should we
Thanks.
Let's say goodbye to the TikTok.
Gebhards.
Let me say goodbye to the TikTok. As
Please finish your beer
TikTok,
like a big
man.
boy.
There's the beer. Oh my God, that looks like a urine specimen.
And we're switching to snakes on a trail. What?
All right, TikTok.
Bye, TikTok.
We're going to continue on YouTube,
Can't
Opie
read
Radio,
anything on
Facebook,
TikTok.
I
Opie
wish you
Radio
did the
fans.
Underberg, man.
Thanks. Bye, TikTok later. This was fun, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Members
got one.
provide.
Dude. Underberg. This is digestive. It's actually good for you.
Wow, look at this.
It's made by Pfizer.
Look at
And you have to take it.
It's actually good for you. It's made by
Oh, what
Pfizer.
happened?
Pfizer presents Underberg.
I thought it was a depository.
Yeah, I didn't wear any
I'm like,
Underberg
what-
today.
Depository.
I'm like, what happened to you in the marathons? Why the hell you got a
I
depository?
learned a lot about myself.
It's not a depository. It's a suppository.
Man, we're doing TikTok just wrote, congratulations. You got more viewers than 93% of live creators with a similar.
Hell yeah, that's what we dreamed
Yeah.
about. That's why we did this.
All right, there you go.
Later, TikTok.
No, they're gone. Fuck these people. I don't need-
TikTok.
All right, what is this person saying?
Well, now that we conquered it,
we conquered TikTok.
we're on to the next.
So we didn't even have to take our tops off.
We won.
28-year-olds
It's
watched.
because we have no bras on.
20 dancing
That's why.
8-year-olds in
Tim Sheehan.
Dancing 8-year-olds.
watched.
Tim Sheehan with the
Isn't that what's on
$5.
TikTok?
Thank you.
I guess.
Thank you. Oh, I got
I
to
think
show.
my daughter's on TikTok. She's not 2 yet.
Oh no.
Did you see?
I'm kidding.
She has a phone?
I'm kidding.
So we went.
Her
We
mother
went
gave
to.
her 2
We
phones.
went to Jim Jeffries on Friday. Did I show you the video of getting caught?
I watched your video of getting caught. Actually, I watched you film your video of getting caught.
We almost got thrown out of my friend's show. They were not happy.
Wait, what happened? I didn't hear the story.
So I got it on my phone. It'll work on my phone.
While he's looking, that's
Wait.
a nut brown.
Oh,
Huh?
sorry. Yeah. What do we
Tell
got?
them about Underberg. It's good for your digestive tract, right?
Precisely.
What is it?
It's a digestivo. It's an aromatic bitters.
Can I smell it?
44%.
Aromatic.
You should try a little shot in the back of the throat. You know, it's good for you.
No,
You'll be
no,
happy.
no one's making
Just a
me
little bit.
take.
It's
no
a
one's
small
making me take
thing.
little shots
It's like
to the
Sambuca.
back of my throat. It does smell of
It's
sambuca.
spicy.
Sambuca. It's like licorice.
That was the go-to shot in
Zing.
Buffalo, New York.
Sambuca?
Sambuca?
Yeah.
Gross.
I like Sambuca.
No way, man.
Really? Why?
I don't like the anise and like the slimy.
You don't like the
creamy
anise?
Anise.
You're not.
Oh, not big into culinary, huh?
Oh, man,
More
I
butts.
know.
Into butts.
So what is this?
There's too much anise in Sambuca.
Sorry.
I like
Star
anise.
anise.
It smells like
Anise.
There's more penis in.
this smells like my my Merles after walking around. You smell it, right? You smell the
Yeah,
Merles?
you know my Merrills, how they smell.
You smell it, right? You smell the feet thing?
No, it smells
was
like your whole house, guy.
When you drank out
What's
of your
Merrill's?
barrel.
Shoes.
This smells a little like my shoes after I walk around in a winter storm and they get really soggy.
Are
and
they
then
the Merrill Nut Browns?
And they dry out and then it smells like this.
You also had 3 beers in that glass.
Oh, true. No, which means it's going to be a good beer.
It's going to be, yeah, it's a
That was
nice
a compliment.
Is it
man.
really?
That was a compliment.
Well, your Merrills have also probably housed the number of beers that you drank them.
Well, sure.
Right?
We've had beers out of my Merles. Would
Yes.
you like a beer out of my Merle?
I have no idea what you're talking
He's
about.
You know what a
asking if
Merrill
you
is?
want to.
No.
It's a shoe.
Shoe company.
I drink beer out of my shoe.
And he does a lot of shoe slugging.
Merrill shoes?
Merrill shoes.
What kind of shoes are these?
Merrill Lynch. Like,
They're old man shoes.
Well, they're hiking shoes
Yeah.
Merrill?
and running.
Yeah,
shoes.
Merrill.
I've never heard of a Merrill shoe
M-E-
company.
and you call yourself a runner.
Yeah, Merle. I don't feel like taking them off.
Yeah, no.
I'll probably.
I wear Bruno Molly's, because
OJ.
OJ.
Oh, because of OJ?
Yeah.
What do you drink Bloody Marys out of them?
Nice.
Maybe slice.
All right. So anyway, we went to the Jim Jeffries show. My friend invited me. He gave us the VIP treatment. Great
It was
seats
awesome.
backstage. It was awesome.
At the Beacon?
Yeah,
The
Oh,
Beacon.
wow, that's awesome.
And we
So-
got to ride the Beacon elevator up to the
we
the
did.
backstage rooms, all the autographs. And
Oh,
everything.
really?
It was awesome.
Wow, that's cool.
All the autograph posters on the wall.
And then we
for-
got up there.
Backstages are upstairs.
And Jim
There's
Jeffries, he goes, I recognize you. I recognize your head from the show. Like,
Yeah.
"Oh, right, yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Right.
These guys are.
So I was
Recognize.
Is he
excited.
watching now? Probably. He's not going to chat in.
Sometimes he watches these,
Yeah,
especially
he's
if we're on
watching.
Instagram.
Oh, he's watching.
That's
so
Nothing to do.
so what row were we in? Like the third row, fourth row? So we were right there. And
We were A.
so now I'm excited for my friend playing the Beacon Theater. So I'm like, I just want to get a quick video of him coming on stage with all the fanfare. Everyone's losing their minds, the lights, And I wanted to just film for literally 10 seconds, put it on my Instagram because I was excited for my friend.
Right.
Look what happened. I got to show the people too, so they get the screen.
You.
You see that, Tomato?
I'm looking.
He's
I
pointing.
can
right-
see him doing it.
As soon as he brings the phone up to start recording, the guy's like, "Who?
Really?
Flashlight?
Watch again.
Finger."
You'll see the flashlight right in my eyes.
Oh, wow.
So you fought the law and the law won.
It's like, you. I thought they were going to kick me out of my friend's show. I'm like, oh, man.
Is there a strict,
would've been
is there
fun,
a
though.
strict,
You'd have been
there's
saved.
no cell phone and
Most
they're watching?
comedians, yeah. I
Wow.
saw Trevor Noah
What
up
was
here
it?
a couple weeks ago. It was the same thing.
Well, I understand with that because he's not funny. But.
And then
Whoa.
oh,
That was a great show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, I learned a little something too.
What you learn from Trevor Noah?
To listen. How to
Oh, my
listen
God.
better.
What?
How to listen better.
About what?
Everything.
I'm sorry.
Listening's stupid.
Huh?
Right? It's so overrated.
Listening is so overrated. Oh my god! Because
Listening,
oh my god! 'cause
empathy.
I'm not even joking, by the way. The sad part is I'm not even joking because most people they're just babbling.
Right.
I don't want to listen to.
Well,
your
that's the
nonsense.
problem. Listening wasn't overrated, but now everyone's babbling, so
Right.
you want to listen to that.
No,
you know?
most people they're just waiting for their turn to talk. They don't.
Well, I listen to Slayer
Well, that type of listening's cool. Sure.
and Terrapin Station
I hear you, Slayer.
and Underberg.
I value you.
I value your
appreciate-
opinion.
I validate you, Slayer.
Yes,
I do.
Angel of Death.
That
I
ref
do.
is, yes.
Tim Sheehan gave us $5, and he's also saying Trevor Noah sucks. So
Thanks,
I didn't say you sucked.
he gave us $5. So
I don't use
now
that kind of language.
I'm in agreement.
I just said he wasn't funny.
What sucks at being
No,
funny.
but he doesn't want to be funny. He's serious. No,
I
I'm
don't
sorry.
know. I think he
You
wants
got
to
to
be
get off
funny.
that one.
I think he wants to be
Does
funny.
he want to be funny? It's
Yeah.
a different kind of funny.
What kind of comedians do you like,
Get
Tomato?
this.
Oh, I mean, well, I mean,
You see that?
of recent, I love the Impractical Jokers.
Ah, get out.
I love.
Get out.
You don't like
out.
Impractical Jokers?
No,
Get
they're
out.
A bunch of
And I'm
dickheads.
friends with them, or a couple of them. Get out.
You don't like Salvo Cata?
Oh, he's funny,
Yeah,
But
that's
he-
what I'm saying.
but he's the one
Okay,
that
okay,
left.
okay. But comedians,
He's
like
the one that left.
like stand-up comedians,
yeah.
of course, like Steve Martin, Adam Sandler,
I loved Steve Martin too when I was like
9.
right.
oh my god. Recent comedians?
Yeah.
None.
Somebody in the last-
Tom Green? Oh my god.
Somebody.
You know
Oh,
what's stupid?
shit.
You know what's stupid?
I don't
Tom
like
Green-
comedy.
Tom Green came into beer culture.
Uh-oh.
And he signed our baseball bat. So we got a Tom Green for no reason. It was something really.
I love
silly.
Tom Green.
No, Tom Green's awesome.
Yeah.
For real. Because
Yeah.
he's quirky and weird. I like all that.
Yeah.
But Steve Martin hasn't.
Stand-up wise? I mean, of course, Chris
Of course,
Rock,
Steve Martin is one of the
know?
greats.
Yeah.
But I like Louis C.K. or
Nah.
Chris Rock. Like, all
I
right.
love Chris Rock. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of some of the other guys.
So you can't.
Oh, Jim Jeffries is good.
No,
Well,
Jim-
Oh, no.
all
Bill
that
Burr.
guy.
Amy
Bill Burr's
Schumer.
pretty good. Yeah.
Oh God. Nice. As you looked at me like that. Samantha Bee is my.
Samantha. Amy Schumer announced recently that she's the greatest female comedian of all time.
Oh, she told everybody that.
She was telling everybody that. Isn't that wonderful? When you have
I
to,
wouldn't have said it.
No,
you just got to know it. Even your.
No, you got to let the other people
Shut
say
the fuck
that.
up about it.
You got to let the other people say that. You don't say it yourself.
I'm trying to think.
Better
What
than
cracked up?
Whoopi? I mean, come on.
I guess maybe the most. I don't know. She's.
Now there's something changed. You know, something. Dave Hill is my friend, and he's a great comedian. You know
I don't
Dave
know
Hill?
Dave Hill. No.
Oh, he's awesome.
Bring him by. We'll have him tell some jokes.
He's
A couple of funny ones, a couple of regular ones.
Sure.
But yeah, you know, I guess I don't know. I don't like comedy. I guess. No, I love it, man.
What are you, a communist?
Hey, can we stop?
Comedyist.
Can we stop the festivities?
Who's that?
Go can, I guess. I've sent and continue to send many super chats to many channels. I've never been this disrespected.
Who's that?
I don't know.
Well,
Take your stupid
send
money back.
$100 and they're gonna punch my quads.
Yeah, send me $100 and I'll pay attention to you. I saw the guy gave
It
me
looks great. It looks like we're in the city now. Look at that. Look
Yeah,
at that backdrop.
in the city.
We are in the. Oh, that's a yeah.
It looks like we're in the city.
We are in the city.
Holy shit! No, it looks like we're in the city.
Joe
right now.
Walsh,
Look,
right?
if we get
In
mad,
the
if we get mad
city.
out of the shot, then it
Way
really
better.
it looks.
Look, there's no hair anymore.
But-
No, we need your hair. We need Matt's hair. Let's be
Dude.
honest. We all need Matt's hair.
You got to get into acting. No, it's like
I'm working on it. I'm trying, boys.
Greco,
Oh.
Joe Greco,
You look like you could be
Richard Grieco. is that
Richard
who you-
Greco. Yeah, Richard
Like,
Greco.
he looks like a superhero out of outfit. Out of outfit. He looks like a superhero out of outfit.
No, Matt's in the zone.
Hiding
And
in plain sight.
if I had hair like that,
Oh
I'd
yeah,
be,
he's
I'd
like
be flipping
Daredevil.
it back.
He's like yeah.
I would be flipping it back.
I'd be flipping it.
I'm
back
just
too.
jealous.
Can we get a slow mo of that? Thanks.
You know what I watched the night before the
With
marathon?
like
though?
moving in stereo in the background.
You'll probably
There you go.
Oh, the cars.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. Can we get rid of this idiot? YouTube terms of service doesn't state you need to send $100 to get it read, bud. Not cool.
Yeah, well that's.
Oh, we're not.
No,
gonna
it's just
get
to punch
along.
me in my
Dude,
leg.
yeah,
Have a Karen.
Did we just get chicken
Have a
dinner?
Karen.
Oh my God, that's it. It's GOCKN. Sure, you.
Oh God, go away. Go
Yeah.
watch someone else. We're not gonna get along. I was joking because like he wants me to stop everything because he gave me $2.
Well, we got $98 to go.
Right.
You know what I watched the night before the marathon?
What?
The Wicker Man from 1973.
Oh, damn it.
No, I'm telling you, watch
I've never
this.
seen The Wicker
No.
Man.
Watch this movie. It'll again, just like comedy, it'll show you like what a crazy you know the Wicker Man? Christopher Lee
Yeah.
starring in it.
What's The Wicker Man about? I've heard.
You
I
can't
know
even
the-
describe what it's about. It's about this
Chair.
this pagan cult in Scotland on this island, but it's not really about anything. It's just this. It's not even a horror movie. It's just the most fucked up 1973 pagan sacrifice
So you ran to clear your head after all of that.
Well, I didn't sleep well after it. We just put it on, but I highly recommend. It's like if Jimmy Page made a movie, it would be The Wicker Man. It's like it's totally like Jimmy Page.
Man, you really didn't sell me on the movie.
You should watch it.
Or the running.
I have seen it. Jimmy Page has made a movie. Its song remains the same, and it's
yes.
a great film with great little fantasy sequences. in it.
Yeah.
They do have the fantasy sequences. Yes, they do. All right. Have we done
Anyway.
enough damage for today, or it feels like it's the middle of the night.
It does,
You
yeah.
got to drive.
I gotta drive
Where you going?
upstate.
You're going upstate tonight.
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Damn it!
Come on.
So you stuck around for this?
Hell yeah.
Cheers.
Nice.
Cheers.
Empty glass. Cheers to Matt, owner of Gebhards.
Yeah. To
And-
Gebhards.
Tomato in his depository. Very good.
Take it. I'm sipping it. Like I was sipping the shot. I had a little
What the hell does
I had a little what do they call it? This little straw.
Little-
shot.
Oh, the stirrer.
I don't do shots.
Little stirrer.
I don't do shots.
No, shots are
What?
I don't
pointless.
do shots.
I saw you Sunday after the marathon, and there was quite the party outside on the sidewalk.
Right.
And then Matt, because it's later in the day, he did it. They worked their asses off to
They
get
did.
ready.
Yeah.
And then you broke out a bottle of what? It was
Powers.
Powers.
Oh, yeah.
Powers
Oh,
whiskey.
Powers. Sorry,
Irish
Powers whiskey. Sorry.
Irish whiskey.
Irish whiskey, right. And I ran for the hills.
Mm.
Yeah,
That was a good idea.
It's
I
gone.
split.
No, we hung
started
out.
punching each other. It was gross.
That was great. Yeah, it was
Fist fights.
No, we were just being fun.
We had a
Just
good
having
time.
fun.
We had a real good time.
We
He
had-
was right to run though.
No, I can't. I'm too old for the shots.
You don't have to just
You
do
know,
it.
see,
you
you
can
don't.
stand
You
there
can.
and watch.
I'd like to
No,
pour in a shot, but I prefer to
Sip.
enjoy what I'm consuming.
I enjoyed it.
Underberg.com.
I just don't want it to go all down.
.net.
Yeah, that Austria,
Great.
that Austrian weird beverage.
It's a digestive E for something like that.
Beer's over. Matt's got to go upstate.
Upstairs.
I got to go to 45th first, and then I'm
Wait,
going upstate.
upstairs?
Upstate.
He's going upstate. He's got a house.
Oh, the one thing we were talking about, the scaffold.
Yeah.
We were thinking of like putting bands up. You were there
Oh,
for that.
Scaff Rock.
Scaff Rock.
Scaff
That's
Rock.
right.
We want to do Scaff
Oh,
Rock.
I love that
at Get
idea.
Parts.
Yeah, we're gonna
The
do
Scaff Rock movement.
I would,
If you guys like that,
those digestive.
Hit us up,
Hashtag
hit us
Scaff
up
Rock.
on what was the other one?
yeah, TikTok.
TikTok. Hit us up on TikTok.
Those digestives are disgusting.
Oh yeah,
If you drink them wrong.
you're disgusting.
Whoa! Wow! Look at you.
So neener, huh?
Right. Damn it. All right,
No, I'm all
let's-
fucked up for that marathon, man.
Getting a little aggressive after.
I know. Oh,
You
I
did
like-
it. Great.
He's going upstairs.
Yeah,
When you say upstate, it's upstairs.
Upstate.
Oh.
No, literally.
he's
Like,
got
so this is downstate New York, and then Maddie's got a place upstate New York.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's start wrapping up then, man. If you gave a fiver, thank you. If you gave a like, thank you very much. Right? Are we good, Tomato?
Oh man, I'm
Robert, Littlefoot, you good?
I think we're good. Anything we need to plug?
Well, I was gonna take Matt for fried chicken, but he's
I gotta go
he's
upstate.
got to go upstate.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the time.
I don't have
for
the
fried
time
chicken
for
tonight.
$100 worth of chicken. But I will.
Andy Volland, cool stream. Hope have a good night. Thank you. I'd rather focus on people like that than whoever that other person was who's not one of ours. Mike Bergen Jr.
You're
That's
being
that
fun.
guy.
All right. Oh man, it's a plant.
Here's for the
It
people.
started.
Here, get your face on camera for a
Yeah.
sec. Yeah, for the B&H fund because we're trying to upgrade.
B&H.
We're trying to
Being
upgrade.
in
our-
all the good lighting is.
This is Michael Bergen Jr. from the private Facebook group. He's one of ours.
Howdy. Hey, listen, he needs a B&H fund.
Well, know what I need is three people to join our private Facebook group.
That we do. We might have a guy joining.
You gonna join?
Yes.
He's a little confused on how to
Well,
join.
we're pretty short. We got to stay at 100,
confused.
right?
We got to educate him, right?
Give him the big plug for the private Facebook group, Mike.
What's that?
Give the big plug for the private. Facebook group.
Join, like, subscribe, and don't forget to join the private Facebook group.
Smash that like button.
I had a hiccup.
Are you a little nervous? You're a
No,
little nervous.
no, not nervous. Join the.
You're a little nervous. You're in front of Tomato, who ran the marathon.
He's a good-looking guy.
He's good looking.
Yes.
guy.
Yeah, and Matt's
It's hard
hair
to
looks
catch.
amazing.
He's hard to catch.
And Matt's hair is amazing.
You were the winner.
And Littlefoot's here.
I'm here.
Littlefoot with
And you're
his-
very kind. You're very political, very kind. Have
Littlefoot-
nice things to say
Littlefoot-
about people.
Littlefoot in his size 7s.
Does he got medals on?
Or is it 7.5?
7.5.
All right, because I was just editing. I was just editing you into the second podcast I'm doing, Comedy Quick Hits with Opie. Make sure you subscribe and download the episodes. But I just edited you in on the next episode, which comes out Thursday.
Is that the Scaramucci one?
Well, I do have a Scaramucci clip, but on the next episode of Comedy Quick Hits with Opie, it's my second podcast. Please check it out. I'm very proud of it. It's the hardest I've ever laughed in my life.
Who is the?
It's me and Carl. You're spilling your guts out about seeing your wife cheating on you through the
TV.
through the security
TV, yeah.
cameras, and then I said something, and that
then
got
I said something.
and then that got me and Carl laughing where we couldn't continue the podcast. And the real version of that laugh goes on for I don't know.
Good 14 minutes.
I don't
or
know
so,
how
yeah.
long. We just started laughing and laughing and laughing. And then Carl said, "You did." But I just edited that into the episode that's coming out Thursday. I can't wait for people to hear that again. But this is my good friend Littlefoot. Mike, not so much. I just know him from a private Facebook group.
And I show up.
And he shows up. So that's good, right? Thank you, Mike.
Thank you.
And tell your cousin he edited a lot. What does he do?
He's good looking.
You're a good looking dude, bro.
Thank you.
He's got a nice beard.
What do you look like? What are
Somebody
they?
said Harry Potter.
All right, come,
was gonna say one of the guys.
Come
was
over
super
here.
bad.
Let's see if you
I was
look.
gonna see. It looks like what's his name from?
Oh, he looks so like.
McLovin.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
You got a little bit.
yeah,
A little
that's it.
McLovin.
Yeah.
McLovin. Oh God, I had that haunt me since I was 16.
A little McLovin.
Oh wow, he's young.
Tomato, what do you
38
think?
now.
McLovin?
McLovin.
You're McLovin.
McLovin.
Oh my God, that film is that old?
Not Harry Potter, McLovin.
Yeah.
I don't get Harry Potter.
Nah, I got Harry Potter but I shaved.
What do you do for a living there?
I'm a
Mike's
city electrician.
cousin? What
City
are you?
electrician.
Electrician.
Yes.
Damn.
For the city of New York.
Yes.
Oh,
So
damn.
you're
You're
just pointing at poles. You're
No, not the outside. Indoor.
You're
indoor.
making
Yes.
bank.
Yes.
Of course, this guy makes bank. Mike.
IBW?
We do the
Yes.
same thing.
Look,
wait.
great. We're the
you
same
do-
thing.
Oh, that's right. You're an electrician too.
It's a family thing.
It is a family thing. I know that shit. I'm not stupid. I know the family businesses.
Have you ever been working on something? Have you ever been shocked and blown across the room?
Not
That's like
blown
a right
across
up
the
power.
room, but I've been hit with 277. It's it's the equivalent of a quarter stick of dynamite.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will. It's active.
Wait, you got hit with that?
Somebody didn't decide to turn something off.
Bring it by.
Is that what happened to you, Tomato?
His hair still hasn't come down.
Come on, show the visual. Come on, help me out with the joke.
It's not standing up.
Help me out. Tomato got hit with a 277. Sorry, thank
My
you.
wig.
Thank you for being a prop. Jesus.
Anytime.
Right. Is that the worst thing that happened to you?
No.
Oh, worst thing that ever happened to you before we wrap up.
On the job.
On the job, I was an apprentice. I was working in the ceiling. I was trying
That's
to.
already great. Somebody
No.
touched you.
No, everything was off. The room was dark. I was making a splice. Mechanic started hitting
Woman molested.
breakers on the panel, and all of a sudden, I grabbed onto the ceiling.
Right.
The ceiling grid's made of metal, so I was grounded up. And I started shaking. I blacked out and fell down the ladder.
No way.
Yeah. And all I got was sorry.
You just got sorry.
Yeah. I blacked out. I actually blacked out and fell down the ladder.
Oh my God.
And that was regular house voltage, 110.
Was there a
110.
difference before or after? Like in his.
Demeanor.
He didn't have that much face.
No,
Oh,
you.
wait.
You will
So
know.
once you got
He
hit
didn't have
with
that much
110,
face.
it gave you.
What are you trying to say there?
Your hair?
Was he always like? What are you saying? Like,
I've always been like this.
You don't know. He
That's
knows.
the paint chips.
Oh my God, the paint chips.
Paint
I've
chips.
taken some of them.
We've done paint chips.
Some paint chips.
We're old enough to do paint chips.
Of course. There's
It's
no
a
age
new
limit.
thing. We didn't know. Tomato. All right. Wow. What's the worst thing that happened to you on the job, Mike? You got one like that?
Woman molested.
Wow, this just about took a turn.
Wow.
This is like Maury category.
Wow. All right. Thank you for
Show
coming
us on
by.
the wrench where the foreman touched you.
Now that you broke your
Right here. Show us on the dog.
now that you broke your cherry, come by anytime. We're here every Tuesday, except maybe not next Tuesday because Matt's birthday.
Your birthday's next Tuesday?
Well,
Is it the 14th?
we're celebrating
Oh,
his
you're gonna
birthday.
Mine's the 13th.
All right. Should we go, Robert?
We should go.
Okay.
We're gonna go.
We got to do a birthday celebration for him.
Yeah, we're thinking of a birthday celebration. Matt,
Someday.
later. Thank you, buddy.
Later.
My buddy Matt. Check out Gebhards on the Upper West Side, 72nd Street, and then a second location on 45th between 8th and 9th, right?
That's correct.
I finally got the plug right.
First location on 45th between 8th and 9th.
That's his
Great-
original.
great place.
That's his original joint. Littlefoot, thank you. Mike, the 277 guy. Tomato with the
win later in the
marathon
week.
thing.
I'll be back Friday.
Okay.
Yeah, go listen to Sound of Urchin. You guys
Oh,
gotta
yeah.
check out my band, man. We've been around for a long time.
They're on Spotify.
Just Google it or Spotify it.
It's on
Dude.
Spotify.
Just do something.
No, for real. I'm not even kidding though.
I know you're not kidding.
Go to your
You'll see.
All right.
We're
That,
on- yeah.
that plug will get you at least 2 downloads.
Thanks, dude. I'll take it.
No, that like plugins, it doesn't work anymore.
Right?
These people, they don't want to hear it.
I'm glad we did that then.
Right. Yeah.
I know. Matt, thank you, brother. There goes Matt, owner of Gebhards, Littlefoot, everybody else. Guys, thanks for checking out Tuesdays at Gebhards. We'll see you next Tuesday.